So we have got to talk about the failure of the celebrity. Oprah Winfrey, you have no power. You do not have any control over this electorate. Neither do you, J-Lo. Let's take a look at Oprah's final closing message on the campaign trail.
We don't get to sit this one out. If we don't show up tomorrow, it is entirely possible that we will not have the opportunity to ever cast a ballot again. We are voting to save ourselves.
When you hear Oprah, do you picture wisdom, comfort, and iconic car giveaways? Buckle up, because Joe Rogan and Megyn Kelly just drove a bulldozer straight through that feel-good fantasy with a truthquake. Rogan's tossing red pills like kettlebells. Megyn's tearing through myths like she's on a mission. And Oprah? She looks like someone just pulled the plug on her spiritual retreat, mid-chant. What triggered this full-blown takedown of America's beloved talk show queen? Let's just say it's hotter than a reality star meltdown.
I love Oprah, don't get me wrong. I think she's a wonderful woman. I think she's a powerful force of good and positive energy.
But you ain't no Elon.
But she also brought us Dr. Oz and The Secret. We have to remember what this lady has done.
She has to be held accountable.
I forgive her, but I mean, cut the shit. The Secret is a particularly egregious offense.
What, you don't
believe?
You don't want to?
And there's no commercial break to cushion the blow. Picture this. You claw your way to the top of a tower made of juice cleanses, crystal eggs, and self-help memes, only to realize logic left the building 10 floors ago. Welcome to Oprah's empire, where mantras outrank facts and emotions run the show. And Rogan and Kelly? They didn't knock politely. They came in like a wrecking crew. A full-on truth assault on the queen of curated calm. Rogan let loose on Oprah and Michelle Obama for their DNC sermons. "You're billionaires preaching equality," he asked. Meanwhile, Michelle delivers speeches from a mansion about sacrifice. No fists thrown, just logic so cold it burned. Megyn? She lit up the whole stage with one word: accountability. TED Talk meets Demolition Derby. Let's dissect the Oprah phenomenon. For years, she's been America's emotional GPS with no signal, just rerouting to feel your way through it until the whole car crashes into delusion. And we applauded. We bought the books. We drank the metaphorical Kool-Aid infused with lunar blessings and glitter dust.
The influence you think you do. I got to play J-Lo too. Here we go. Oh, you matter.
I remember growing up thinking my president cared about me, cared about my parents, cared about my neighbors and my community. Not just some Americans, but all Americans. I believe that our kids and this wonderfully progressive, innovative, and inclusive young generation deserve that too. And it is in our hands. It's our responsibility to provide that for them. He has consistently worked to divide us.
Oh.
At Madison Square Garden, he reminded us who he really is and how he really feels.
Then Rogan, the black belt philosopher, paused and asked, "Wait, we're not gonna call this what it is? A premium con with perfect lighting?" Megyn didn't flinch. She came swinging, like she'd been waiting her whole career to go after Queen O. Then there's Dr. Oz, Oprah's own science experiment, packaged, polished, and sent into politics like a Whole Foods checkout item with a pulse. And Dr. Phil? Think discount therapy with a mustache, and the Oprah stamp of approval. And that sacred book club, curated by someone who handed the world The Secret like it was scripture. Rogan was floored. She told cancer patients to just think positive, and no one said anything? Let's talk influence. The Secret sold almost 20 million copies. That's not a bestseller. It's a belief system for the overwhelmed and overpromised. Megyn didn't blink. Oprah sold people the idea they could manifest away debt.
Confusing when that was taking hold with people. When I had friends that were telling me that The Secret is real and that they imagined they were going to fulfill these childhood dreams that they had had about whatever, being a fucking astronaut, whatever it would be. But there's a couple people that I knew that were trying to tell me that The Secret was going to be the thing and that they had a vision board and they had photographs, they put pictures up of the things that they wanted. like them in front of large crowds and shit. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh boy.
Them in front of large crowds.
This is so not how it works.
When what they really needed was a job, not vibrations. Rogan sighed, "This is the same woman who aired I Married My Horse, and now she's the queen of mental wellness?" Then came her political pivot. A billionaire sipping wine in a vineyard, telling you who to vote for, based on her gut. Rogan fired back, "So we're choosing leaders now like throw pillows. Whatever feels right?" Kelly pressed harder. Oprah, wealthier than most nations, talks about struggle like it's a seasonal scent. The only inflation she tracks? Her luxury candle line. And media objectivity? Please. Oprah's brand is feelings in HD, soft focus, high margins. She aired messy accusations without vetting, gave Markle a megaphone without pushback, sold inspirational fluff while ducking real-world grit. Her chosen experts sound like bots trained on Instagram affirmations, and we still cheered. Because Oprah's fan base isn't just loyal, it's borderline spiritual. But when you blow away the candles, mute the sound bath, and kill the filters, what's left? An empire made of vibes, not verifiable truths. And thanks to Rogan and Kelly, that fog just lifted. This wasn't a critique, it was an exorcism of the brand myth. Beneath the soft glow and media worship, a billion-dollar belief system, selling inner peace at a premium. Oprah didn't just host a show, she cultivated a cult, with herself as the high priestess and the product line. And the kicker? It's elite as hell. This is someone who says, live your truth, but won't step outside without 5 layers of lighting and 4 layers of lip gloss. She sells authenticity behind 10 layers of image control. Rogan's jaw dropped. Oprah guards her brand like the crown jewels. And when it all implodes, she ghosted. No accountability, no explanation, just slipped into a designer tent in Malibu. The final blow? Rogan and Kelly didn't just poke at the edges, they ripped the silk curtain down. And behind it, no spiritual awakening, just really good marketing. Because at the end of the day, this was never about helping you find your truth. It was about selling hers. Before we go any deeper, sound off in the comments. Do you still believe in the Oprah effect? Or is the spell finally broken? Hit that like button. If you're tired of billionaire life coaches preaching from palaces, and make sure to subscribe for more fearless takedowns and truth.